would now like to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Dr. Nuri Yurdusev, the President of ASA. Professor Ahmad Nuri Yurdusev is an esteemed scholar in the field of international relations. He was elected to the principal membership of TUBA in 2012 and is known for his expertise in international relations theory, European identity, and Ottoman diplomacy. Alongside his position at METU, Professor Yurdusev has also served as a guest teacher at renowned institutions such as Oxford University, England, and Kansai University in Japan. He has authored significant works, including International Relations and the Philosophy of History, a Civilizational Approach, and Ottoman Diplomacy, Conventional or Unconventional. Professor Yurdusev's profound insights and extensive publications have established him as a prominent figure in the field of international relations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite Professor Dr. Nuri Yurdusev to deliver his address.
Thank you very much. President Coronavira, distinguished participants, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you. Now that a pandemic is over, we are organizing our meetings in person. It was 4 years ago when I came to Sri Lanka, just before pandemics, for another ASA workshop. It was on urbanization in Asia, and it was another successful event. And after that, ASA continued, of course, its activities by virtual meetings. And last year, National Academy of Sciences Sri Lanka organized another event, a hybrid event, long-term impacts of social impacts of COVID-19. And I was not able to come, so I attended virtually. Now, I'm very happy to be here in person. I met my old friends, and I hope that I will make new friends. Before I begin, I would like to thank National Academy of Sciences of Sri Lanka for hosting this workshop on institutionalizing science advice to governments. As the Associations of Academies and Societies of Sciences in Asia, ASA, we are very happy to support this workshop. As you know, ASA is a non-profit international organization with science, technology, and innovation interests. It consists of science academies and societies in Asia and Oceania. It was launched in 2012 through the merger of two previous science organizations, namely Associations of Academies of Sciences in Asia, which was founded in 2000, and secondly, the Federation of Asian Societies and Academies of Sciences, which was founded in 1984. These two organizations merged in 2012 and they formed ASA. Presently, ASA has 32 national academies and societies of sciences from 30 countries across Asia as its members, from Western Asia, Turkey, to East Asia, Japan, from the North, Russia, to Australasia. We have all those distinguished science academies as our members. The principal objective of ASA is to act as an organization in Asia, which plays a major role in the development of the region through science and technology. ASA serves as a forum to discuss and provide advice on issues related to science and technology, research and development, and the application of science and technology for socio-economic development. ASA promotes initiatives and networking in Asian academies and societies of sciences to address global challenges through science and technology. To this end, it is an essential mission of ASA to provide evidence-based science policy advice. Indeed, as you know, science academies, as we know them now, they emerge initially as advisory bodies. And nowadays, we have different types of science academies. Some science academies engage in not only advisory role, but also they are engaged in research, even teaching. But when we look at academies, not only within ASA, but all over the world, their principal task, their principal engagement is science advice. They are advisory bodies, and within ASA, we cherish this tradition. And again, science advice in different forms had been an age-old practice, both in the West and in the East. We see that men of letters, they engage in advice to men in power, to kings, princes, emirs, etc. But it is only with the emergence of science academies that we see this engagement began to be institutionalized. And this brings us to the topic of this workshop: institutionalizing science advice. I think the word institutionalizing here is significant, because institutionalization in any field, in any human activity, assures its continuity. When something is institutionalized, it becomes accessible to all. It is no longer private property of a particular person, for example, and it becomes available to all. So institutionalization makes accessibility and inclusivity. And this creates what we nowadays call sustainability. Only with institutionalization we have accessible, inclusive, sustainable science advice. And Professor Nadira explained how the project started and how they compiled with various academies. So for 2 days, we are going to hear those practices. And by examining the various aspects of institutionalization of science and science advice, this workshop will, I'm sure, shed light on the various issues and problems in this respect and contribute to greater institutionalization. In concluding my remarks, once again, I would like to congratulate the National Academy of Sciences in Sri Lanka for organizing such a comprehensive workshop and pledge the continuous support of ASA. Thank you.